Hey there, it is home inspection time. I want to talk to you a little bit about the expectations from the home inspection and also the process of the home inspection. So first off, I want to start out with this. Every home has issues. I have clients that have bought new construction homes from reputable builders like KB, Lennar, Richmond American, and they'll choose voluntarily to have a home inspection done before they close escrow. And these home inspectors will find 5, 10, a dozen items on a brand new home that's never been lived in. It just goes to show that we need to all acknowledge it's a home inspector's job to find problems with the home. Every home has problems, and if there aren't problems identified on the home inspection, it's not that the home is perfect, it's that the home inspector didn't do a great job. So expect a long list of items on the home inspection report. My home that I own is 40 years old, and it has literally a 100-page inspection report because there are so many items wrong with the house. And a lot of them, are not really addressable in terms of needing to be repaired. It might be deferred maintenance that we all recognize, like stucco peeling or patching that's deteriorated over the years from, exterior. But anyway, I just want to tell you, your home inspection report is probably going to scare you because of how many issues the home has. Be ready for at least 24 items on the home inspection report that need to be addressed. What we want to focus on is not the small items, it's the main structural items and the safety items. It's really the two S's, structural and safety. So an example of what is and is not structural. Almost every home in California, especially those with the clay roof tiles or the Spanish tiles that might be concrete, they're cracked, they're displaced, or they're outright missing. Those are not structural items. They're important to be repaired so that we don't have a roof leak, but they're not structural. What might be structural related to the roof is a truss or a beam or a strut out of place in the attic. That could be a major 5-figure repair job if it's not further investigated and potentially resolved. So when it comes to the roof tiles, we put that on the list of the honeydew list at close, which is usually something like this that my buyers choose to do. They get the list together of all the small items like roof tiles, and they call a handyman and say, hey, we close on Friday, can you show up on Saturday morning and knock out all of these 15 items on the list? Fix the roof tiles, fix the GFCI outlets, fix the little water leak under the sink in the guest bathroom. And at the end of the day, most of those small items are resolved and you get to move in and just proceed with living in your new home, enjoying your new home. What we want to address during escrow before we close are the issues that could turn into major insurance claims down the line or safety issues. So for example, a water heater might not have a T&P valve, I think they call it, temperature and pressure valve. That basically means your water heater could be a bomb if it's old and overheats or the pressure is too much and there's no exhaust outlet for that. It just blows up. That's something we want to address during escrow. If the HVAC machine is literally not working, that's something we want to address during escrow. If the roof has issues structurally, like the strut or truss that I mentioned, and it doesn't appear to be completely structural, have that structural integrity, that's something we want to investigate and resolve during escrow. So those are going to be the items that we focus on and that we actually submit to the seller as a repair request form. If we start requesting the small items like roof tiles, GFCI outlets, the toilet needs a new O-ring because the other one has deteriorated and dried out over the years, then the seller has a tendency to outright decline every request, even the important ones. So what I do with my buyers is we pick the top 1, 2, or 3 items that absolutely need to be addressed during escrow to prevent big ticket repairs later for you down the line, and we resolve those with the seller and negotiate it during escrow. Everything else typically needs to be ignored because in California, homes are sold as is. The contract says it clear as day, whether we include an as-is addendum or not. So it's important to focus on the big items, and it's important to not get overwhelmed or scared when you get your home inspection report back and it's 60 or 80 pages long, or in my case, literally 100 pages long. We focus on the big picture, we focus on the items that are of critical importance, we resolve them, and then we move on. So I hope this video helps you guys understand what to expect. As always, I'm here to answer your questions thoroughly, so if you have more questions, give me a call. I'm here to help.